tree. I'm just smiling down upon my enemies. Do the shit and love it on a daily. You say you hate your job, but you'll never leave, never leave. That ain't gonna be me, that ain't gonna be me. My brother called me up, said he saw me on TV. I said it wasn't easy, but right now I'm living breezy. Build this engine from the ground up, now my hands, they ain't so greasy, feel me? Daily, daily, get to do the shit I love up on a daily. Daily, daily, everybody go and live your daydreams up. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation.
De vacaciones.
You don't like it like this, you should go and change it.
Ey, de vacaciones cogemos el B&B, villas y mansiones. Mujeres bien borrachas cantando todas las canciones. Ponche de alcohol, bien lleno los jarrones. Todos los Yauzi Man, Chosen Few, Duran the Coach, Documento Real, baby.
Every single day, every single day. What up, everybody? What's going on? Good evening, everybody. Let me just lower things out here real quick. How are you doing? To Tone in the house. How are you doing, my man?
Woo! Loving those jams, dude. Dirty Heads.
Oh man, that's my jam. I play it every day. But funny thing that our people on the live stream, if you are on the live stream, I apologize about that. You saw me dancing, you saw me jumping all up and down, but I had the audio feed. Turned down on the stream. So midway through the song, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have the audio. So I was kind of muted, dancing to people on the stream. So I hope that all of you guys enjoyed that. But how are you feeling? How's the week treating you, my man? How's the pump? How's the Bitcoin pump treating you?
Yeah, it's good. Cracking 30 feels good, real good.
Finally, we're above that 28,500 zone. I didn't do my Bitcoin technical analysis this morning because I was working hard with the wallet team early on, so I couldn't come live. But tomorrow we're gonna be showing our analysis and talking about this pump and where is that I see this going on. But today we got a very special show prepared for all of you today, and the AC blew up on the studio. So you see me here, the AC is down, so I'm gonna be sweating balls here. But it's all good. It's all good, Tadon. It's all good. We're gonna be showing you the wallet. Today I'm going to be showing you how is that our wallet, our Degen wallet, is a full NFT management system like God intended. You know, the wallet, to Tone, I don't know about you, but the wallet is the bank. The wallet is where you manage all your digital assets, don't you? Or what else do you do with your wallet?
Yeah, exactly.
So if the wallet is where you manage all your digital assets, shouldn't your wallet have full control and give you that exact management that you need, or should you be dependent on other third-party systems to tell you what you have or what you don't have?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to get this out, man. It's like, whew.
Oh man, I know you're excited. So let me show for the people on the stream. I'm gonna be showing some things on the screen. So I have the stream pinned to the top, and I'm rushing to the stream, and I forgot to change the title. So on the stream, so I am coming live across all platforms, and everybody thinks that, you know, the title says Web3 Morning Motivation, episode 104. I think I can change it. Wait a minute, except even on Kick, everywhere. 1 second, guys. I think I can change it on YouTube and Kick. I'm not gonna be able to change it, but I'm gonna do that real quick because then, you know, people get confused easily with the titles, right? Or they're going over the replay. So I know that on Kick, I just have to do this and save, and now we're done. And then if I go to YouTube on this side, I can do that. But on Twitter, of course, Twitter doesn't let me, or doesn't let us, right, for lack of better words, change the title or change. Yeah, it doesn't. You know, the live streaming features of Twitter are still very archaic, very rough to work with,
Yeah,
right?
I just noticed. I just noticed that when I joined on my one account, that it has my Twitter username from back when I first.
Yeah, because
first.
they're using, so what they're doing is right now most people don't even know how to stream. That's a reality. We are one of the first streamers, right, in the platform right now. Because what they're doing is they're using the old Vine technology. If you remember Vine, right? So
Yeah.
that's where that's where they managed to implement some of that into Twitter back in the day, and it was always, it's kind of, Twitter had life at one point, but nobody ever used it, and then they removed it. But it's almost as if the backend API endpoints remain open, right? So for those of us that know how to get on those API endpoints that are continue to be open to live streams, and there are some platforms that allow you to do this. One of the ones that I use, Restream, is one of them, which they have that, the platforms that still have that old integration are the ones that allow us to stream into Twitter. But we do it because the algorithm does give it a boost. We do get more views on the stream that we get on the spaces, right? Although that spaces are booming. But that's a fact, and it also allows us to show some of these things on the screen. For example, today, if you check the stream, you will see our wallet. You will see the management of the NFTs happen in real time, so that when we ask you to get on the whitelist, link is in the bio, right? When we ask you to come and join forces with us, to join our community, that we are in a mission for true Web3 mass adoption. When we tell you, we want you to know that we're not saying these things out of, hope and wishes, another team with a nice idea and a lot of hope. No, we have already invested millions of dollars in development, and we have already working products that are ready to come out soon after the mint. So now is the time to get on board if you want to reap the most rewards. Tutone, what do you think?
Sounds great. Let's get into it.
All right, so let's get into it. If you're watching the stream, you're seeing some of the slides. I've been showing the pitch deck that we plan to take up to the VCs before. You're seeing this before even the VCs see this, because I think that transparency is key. And we want to do things that other projects don't do. Most projects will not. They are to show you what are the promises that they tell the VCs, because oftentimes VCs and community incentives are not aligned. There's a misaligned stakeholder motivations, as you can see right here. Actually, it's one of the main problems of the industry, as we have outlined in our pitch deck. But we plan to solve that as well. So when we take this to the VCs, we want to make sure that the community is already very well aware of what is the information and the story, right? What is that we're promising VCs before we even, right, take this to the VCs. I think the community should be aware. But the problems we're solving are very key to Web3 and NFTs. Web3 has major barriers of entry: understanding different blockchains, setting up and managing a wallet, transferring tokens for gas, on-ramping capital, maintaining good OPSEC, navigating DeFi, NFTs, and other Web3 technologies is very hard. Web3 also lacks of sustainable revenue streams. Profits are often withdrawn and reinvested in Web3 projects. And fresh capital injections are uncommon outside major bullish cycles. And then we see that utility tokens rarely capture platform value before the runways deplete. So that's oftentimes happens. We have seen it. I have actually even experienced this problem firsthand, where projects that have taken a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to bring out run out of runways, right? The runways get depleted before the technology can take a hold, right? And get a real chance in the market, for lack of better words. Do you follow what I'm saying, Tutone?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to comment real quick. It looks like we have somebody requesting to speak. We're gonna hold for comments or questions towards the end.
Yeah, you can
Stick around.
accept, and then you can accept anybody that wants to come to speak. That's actually good. Anybody, any question is open here. So if you have a question, feel free to come up. Accept the request, of course, but we're gonna keep questions a little bit after the wallet demo, which should be what? Hopefully, it's gonna take me 15-20 minutes top. But then, of
Yeah.
course, this is a public space. No question is out of bounds. Okay, people? It's very important for people to understand that. So these are some of the major problems that we're looking to solve. Of course, the solution is the Degen Forest because we reimagine a Web3 business, tying what? Proven Web2 revenue models with a blockchain business structure that just works. We bring the SMSCash app, which is a technology that is already out, and you can start making Moola right now, even before Mint. But the technology we want to talk about today, it's not the SMSCash app. We have already spoken about it in previous shows, and we're going to continue to speak about it even more in depth in future shows. But today we want to focus only in one thing and one thing only. And this is our beautiful Degen wallet, because after we convince your uncle to town to install that SMSCash app, and after your uncle starts accumulating Moola tokens, he's gonna have to face a decision. He's gonna face decision time. Okay, I got Moola tokens inside this SMSCash app. How do I get them out? So when he clicks on that request button, what's gonna happen? We're gonna tell him, well, you need a wallet. We need to send these Moola tokens to a wallet. So you should install what? Of course, we're gonna tell him that they need to install the Degen wallet. We're not gonna send them to MetaMask or any other wallet. You know why, Tutone? Very simple. Because we don't know how they're gonna be treated over there. We don't know if, in MetaMask they're gonna receive the service, right? The level of service that they deserve after we spend so much money onboarding a person into Web3. We want to make sure that we service that person in full. And that's why we have a Degen wallet, which is your friendly companion as you navigate this new set of technologies. What makes this wallet unique is that it's the first and only wallet that is fully scalable. And when I mean fully scalable, I mean fully scalable. If 1 billion people shows up tomorrow and wants to download the wallet at the same time, and they want to use the wallet at the same time on the mobile, because the mobile is the device of mass adoption, I am able to handle that kind of pressure. Unfortunately, none of your favorite wallets can say the same thing. Your favorite wallet, MetaMask, we all love it. I love MetaMask. I love the team. I absolutely love and commend the team for all the contributions they have done into our industry. Their wallet extension on Chrome, which works in PC and Mac, is fully scalable because they're lending the hosting out of Chrome, and Chrome is a fully scalable app. But we can all agree that you will not walk into JCPenney with a laptop in your hands, to tone, and you're not going to use your laptop to tap on top of that machine to pay, are you? Or that's what you're going to do, to tone? Of course not, right? Of course not, of course. So while MetaMask on the PC is fully scalable, and that's why nobody that is working on scaling the blockchain is even worried about it, the device that of mass adoption, the mobile, there is not one single wallet in existence right now that is fully scalable for mass adoption. But that's about to change because we have the Degen wallet. Let me pull up my phone. I need to do the connection again because 1 second, guys. Technical difficulties. I need to do the phone link again. Give me 1 second. If I turn it on, maybe it works. Let me try again. It says that I'm offline. That's BS. I just came online. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I just came online. And I want to open the phone. I want to put it right here. I want to start right now. And I am on the desktop. So what I'm doing is I am replacing the screenshot with, right here you're looking at the space right now. Let me open it up a little bit more, maybe so that you guys can see even bigger, even better, right there. So we're here right in the space. So I'm gonna go ahead and come down here, and over here we got our Degen wallet. You can see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that right away, and it's gonna be very fast. MetaMask will not load this fast. MetaMask will take at least 10 seconds to load. This one took less than 3, as you just saw take place right in front of your eyes. But today, Tutone, I want to talk about something, and this is true. Like, oh man, people, I don't like to make bold claims. I'm gonna go ahead and close the wallet. Like literally, I have a hot wallet. The wallet is just a couple thousand transactions. It is a couple years old, so it does have a couple thousand transactions, maybe 100 or so NFTs. Now, Tutone, let me ask you something. Some of your friends, the VC5 and all across, right? I know some of them, and they don't have 100 NFTs. How many NFTs on average do you think an NFT MFer has?
Oh, I mean, I'm over like the 400 range.
You're already over a 400 range. I want to say I am a lover. I'm a lover. You know me. I've been gobbling up some things, right? I have maybe 100, 150 total. I don't even know. I haven't counted. But, just speaking facts. So, 100, this is a wallet with 150 NFTs. Maybe they don't load your full transaction history. They only load 6 months back. So, in the last 6 months, I have maybe, let's say, 50, 60 transactions, right, that the wallet has to load along with my token balances. There's a couple things that the wallet has to get ready before they can show you that first screen, right? Well, let's see how long MetaMask takes to do that. So I'm going to tap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, finally thumbprint. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that was, 12.10, 12 cents. Some people will say you were counting too fast, Degen. All right, let's say 10 cents, 10 seconds, right? Anybody, this is a known secret. Day traders cannot load their wallets into mobile. They actually not even sometimes into extensions. They need to work from command line. Like day traders that they have thousands upon thousands of transactions in their wallets, they cannot use a traditional wallet to load because the MetaMask on the mobile, I'm sorry to break your bubble, boo-boo, but they're not ready for mass adoption. You see this NFT section that they have here? They can show your NFTs. Yeah, they can show your NFTs. No problem. They can only show them because OpenSea allows them to show them. Imagine that, Tutone, the wallet, the place that should give you full control and management over your digital assets at the mercy of a marketplace. Because the only reason you can see this NFT right here, my man, it's because OpenSea has granted them permission and in the form of an API key that is like a mob. You cannot get that API key. I've been requesting that API key for 2 years. They will not give it to us, right? But only OpenSea grants them permission for then your wallet to see your OpenSea and to send it. You can send it. This is insanity in my book, guys. This level, this digital management, this asset management is insanity because a wallet should see your digital assets from the blockchain, not from a marketplace. Your NFT doesn't live on OpenSea. Your NFT lives on the blockchain, right, Tutone? Last time I checked.
Yep, last time I checked.
Last time I checked. So if your NFT lives on the blockchain, why is MetaMask using OpenSea to tell you what you have, what you don't have? And they just gave you some very basic management. I can send it to you, Tutone. You can send it back. That's about it. That's all you get. That's the revolutionary, NFT functions. Well, no, let's go back to Degen wallet because that's what we came to speak about. So I'm going to tap on Degen wallet again, and that's going to be 1. Oh, that's thumbprint. And then that's 2, 3, let's say 4, because it took it took an extra second. I have a slow connection, I gotta be honest. And I am streaming to 4 different platforms. But I'm still was able to load it in less than 4 seconds to Tone. So maybe I'm biased because I built it, right? But I call that top performance. What do you think?
Yeah, can't wait to see when we got
not only
millions of
that,
users.
guess what? I didn't have to tell this wallet what I have and what I don't have. You know how many oftentimes you gotta go to MetaMask and you gotta tell MetaMask, I have another coin. And then they tell you, well, you can import it here, right? No, every single wallet you have, every single token you have ever touched, ever, all the way back to Genesis block will be able to show it. But then you may say, but wait a minute, wow. This token, Tau token, I gotta be honest, man, I made a lot of money with this crap token. I made 6 figures with this token in 2017. It was crazy. But anyways, it's a token that is no longer relevant, no longer exists. I don't know why. The team, talk to them, right? But guess what? It's zero. It's no longer relevant. My wallet will show it because we can see every single transaction. Remember, we are the wallet. We are your bank. We got your statements. We can see everything on the chain, right? Well, you don't like that. You go to the menu. And you go to settings, and you go to general settings, and then all you have to do is hide tokens without balance. And now, guess what, Tutone? I don't have that problem. Every token that shows up here has a balance. Follows me? Follow me so far?
Yeah.
Now, you may notice that some tokens don't have the token icon. That's because these tokens are exotic tokens that many of them never even made it to or have not yet made it, one of the two exchanges, or to CoinGecko, or to CoinMarketCap, right? So we don't have the logos for them because we don't know their logos. So instead we put the default icon. But enough about tokens, my man. We came to talk about NFTs, I know, you want to see this. So guess what? I don't know if you remember last time, but last time we didn't have collection images. Now we do. We have every single collection image. We can see it. Every single NFT that you see here, my man, guess what? Full on-chain data. I was showing on MetaMask this collection, actually specifically this NFT, right? Full on-chain data. I can even tell you the 4 color, the weapon, the eye color. If they have on-chain description, I can see that, the source. But guess what? I not only allow you to send it to Tone. Do you see that little button over there?
Yeah, this looks great.
Oh, it's do you see what by send? What does it say? Are you looking at the live stream?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I can see it now. Send or sell.
Send or sell. All right. Now, I don't want to sell my cipher, Nico, or I don't want to sell that one. So I want to do a demo. I'm gonna list one. So I'm gonna list one. Which one should I list? Wait a minute. Let me Tron Wars. I can list this one. Okay, let's do something. Let's do something for fun. If you're on the stream, I'm going showing you right now OpenSea. I am inside my account and I am refreshing. You can see, maybe my camera might be a little bit in the middle, but it says over here, no listing yet. You see that, Tutone? No listing?
Yeah.
No active listing. So I am not listing anything. So Tutone, let me go back to this view. All right, Tutone, let's say that you are at the Walmart line, right? And while you are in Walmart, you need to sell. You know, you look on Tron, you come to your wallet, right? You come here, and you see that under Tron Wars, right? It says that $22. Let's imagine that that's pumping. Of course not. I'm wrecked right now. I'm in a massive loss right now on that one. But let's assume that it's pumping. But
yeah, at least the project's still cooking though, right?
Yeah. Let's say that it's pumping. No, the project is still cooking. We're in the bear market. We're crawling out of the bear, guys, but you're just having fun. But let's say, remember, you are the Walmart line, you're checking your NFTs while you wait, full cart, right? You did full groceries today, right? And the line is packed. But all of a sudden, Tron Wars starts to fly. The floor price starts to fly, and you come here and you say, oh my God, the floor price is flying. and you say, I gotta sell this, right? Well, guess what? If you want to sell it, and all you have is MetaMask, you have to either get off the line and run to your house and get on a PC so you can sell it from there more comfortable, right? Or you have to go to your phone, if you have iPhone, you will open Safari. If you have Android, you will open Chrome and you will visit OpenSea. And then when you hit the Connect wallet, you will realize, oh my God, yes, that's right. I cannot use Chrome or Safari. I have to go back to the wallet. And over there, they have something called the browser. That blows my mind. A wallet that has a browser, because they cannot give you proper Web3 functions. Insanity. Total insanity to even think about it, man. But yeah, that's what you need to do. So you have to open the browser that lives inside your wallet, and then you have to navigate to OpenSea from there. You need to connect the wallet. After you have successfully submitted a wallet connection, then you have to navigate, find to your profile. Then you have to navigate and find your item. And then you have to go to the item view, and then you have to go click in the list button, figure out what price you want to sell it for, right, Tutone? And then, maybe then, you'll be able to sell it. Do you think you're going to be able to do that from the Walmart line while you're waiting to pay for groceries? Next, sir. Sir, line is open. Next. Right? Are you going to be able to do that? And you know that speed is the name of the game in this game. You need speed. You can, if you snooze, you lose. Right? Yep. So how do we solve that? So with the Degen wallet, your friend companion, and these on Web3 and NFTs, you have full management of your NFTs, like God intended, my man. So I tap on the NFT, I go to the NFT, and I say, oh my God, this NFT is pumping. So I tap on sell right at the Walmart line. Now I'm presented with a couple options. Of course, I can sell it on OpenSea. I can sell it on X2Y2. I can sell it on LuxRare. I can sell it on Reservier. We are also working on 3 new additions. One of them is Blur, for those of you that are wondering, right? So you can sell it in all these marketplaces. You just list it, and you say, okay, it's pumping. I just want to floor it, but you don't know what the floor price is, right? Because you're in the Walmart line, remember? You just tap the floor button, and that's it. You just floor it. But let's say that, no, man, this NFT has some value. I got a nice sword, right? Well, top trade. And you can sell it for the top trade. But no, remember, why are you selling to Tone? The floor price is pumping. You're ready to take profits, and you have no time to wait. So you are going to sell it for the top bid. And when you click the top bid, then you see that top offer over there that is on OpenSea, by the way.
Yep.
We're going to take that. We're going to go ahead and take that offer. Now, we can take the offer from any marketplace, even not just these 4. Pseudo Swap, just to name one. Literally, we aggregate liquidity, NFT liquidity, from everywhere. So we are always going to present to you the top offer for your NFT. And this is the equivalent of a market offer. To Tony, if I tap on that sell button and I approve the transaction, it's instant. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. It's an instant transaction. Happens right away. Right? So NFT goes out, money comes right in, and you can pay your groceries right there because you just sold an NFT while you were in the line. So that is the type of stuff that you can do. Now, of course, Tuton, I got to be honest, I don't want to sell this. We're in the bear market. You know me, my man. I don't sell this shit. I don't sell them. Yep. I don't sell these things. So I'm going to, for the sake of demonstration, I'm just going to top trade one, right? So that I can show that this is a fully functional wallet, that I'm not just showing you an empty UI, right? Yeah, I think that will be important to show. So I'm going to top trade this NFT. I had to sell one this morning. I wasn't happy as I was debugging, my man. I was forced to, because I had to test the top bid function, right? Oh, man. I sold one that it was due to be sold. It was due to be sold, but I don't like selling. I don't like selling. So, but I'm gonna top trade one. Hopefully, it's gonna go right. If it doesn't go right, guys, don't FUD me. This is an alpha version, but sell NFT, thumbprint, of course. Success. Okay, so but why success? That was too fast. If I am honest, I didn't see a transaction go in. I was too fast. So that's something that should not. Oh, well, maybe that was too fast, but it was listed. Do you see that on the screen? Am I on the screen?
It's coming. It says loading right now.
The screen is
There
loading.
it is. Yep, you're good now. It
So,
says success.
and do you see that right here? Do you see? No, on the live stream, do you see that I am on OpenSea right now?
Yeah,
And do you see that it's listed on active listings?
there it is.
You saw how fast I even didn't. You know why it was that fast? Because the first time I had to approve the contract. You know how every time you interact with a new contract, you have to send an approval, and then you list, right? So when that happens, it's a little bit more. You have like a little other pop up before the one you just saw, right? That says approve, right? And you approve it. Then once that one is done, then the next goes through. But on this case, since the smart contract is already pre-approved, because I was testing this earlier this morning, this was so fast. So that's it. You listed, let's say you were the Walmart line, my man. You listed your NFT. Your NFT is listed. Now, let's see how that NFT looks from the wallet now, shall we? So if I go back and I try to hit that sell button again on that NFT, so sell it, it's going to tell me that I already have it listed. You see that? And it says that it's on OpenSea, and it says that I am asking 0.048 for that item. Do you see it? So
Yep.
the next function that we're going to add is, you see the OpenSea logo, those two OpenSea logos right in the middle of those two. We're going to place another button that says delist, right? So we're going to also allow you to delist if if you change your mind. If you've changed your mind.
Yeah.
You can also delist it. That's the only thing we cannot do right now, delisting. And we are not checking for blacklisted NFT. So if you try to list an NFT that is blacklisted on OpenSea, it looks from the wallet like it went through, but then when you go to OpenSea, it's not there because it's a blacklisted collection. You know those, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
OpenSea has like a little blacklist for some collections that they deem, I guess, unworthy, and they don't let listing. So, but we're ironing out those small details. We're improving the user experience. We're improving everything, right? So that we want to make sure that we not only bring a full scalable solution to the market, but we want to also make sure, to Tone, that we bring a sensible, comprehensive solution to the market. And with that, that will end this demonstration, right? Because that's it. That's all I had to demo for today. But, if you have any questions to Tone or anybody, I see that we got somebody on the stage. We got the CryptoPunks back. Is on the stage. If you want to, if you have any questions, any comments, this is the time.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, this is beautiful. This is gonna make my life 10 times easier with flipping NFTs and
Managing your assets. What's up, my man? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, guys. I just wanted to really congratulate you guys on what you're doing here. It's a really awesome opportunity to be able to diversify what's it called again? The wallet. Yes.
Yeah,
We call it digital wallet, right? Yeah.
The Degen wallet, yeah. It's a multi-chain wallet.
Yeah,
That's something else I forgot to show, that it's supposed to come out of the box supporting around like 25 to 40 blockchains already. All the top blockchains, everything that is EVM compatible, we support it already.
Will there be a bridge, an internal bridge that we can bridge between chains?
I gotta be honest with you. I have bridge technology, as you know, from other projects.
Oh
That
yeah.
so it will not be hard for me to load the bridge, right, and make the bridge. And it's battle tested technology, working technology already. But I gotta be very honest with you. I am trying to stay away from it because bridges are one of the most vulnerable aspects of the tech stack, right? And there are other teams that they have working bridges, right? That are already, for lack of better words, more trusted. We're building many things, right? And in my opinion, a bridge is something that requires a full team, at least, dedicated personnel, right? Only for the bridge at all times, and this is our high skill positions. And these are people that will eat your budget, right? They will not do much. They will play video games most of the day, but they're very necessary because a breach is one of the most vulnerable points of attacks, right? And there are many moving pieces on the back. It's depending on the type of breach you also build. There are several breach models too, right? So it's a complex question to turn. I say all that to say this: we have the technology ready for if there is a need for us to step up to the plate to do so. But I hope that that need never arises. I see the Wormhole and others that are doing amazing things, right? Hopefully we don't have to build it ourselves.
Yeah. It would just be convenient. That's all.
It'll be a
But I
convenient, but,
understand
no,
it.
but wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yep.
One thing is building the bridge myself. No, nonetheless, we're gonna integrate a bridge to the wallet, but I cannot
Right.
promise it's gonna be an in-house Degen Forest bridge. No, it might be, a node or bridge, an API depending on the type, or SDK depending on the type of connections they enable, right? But it's gonna be empowered, right, by a battle-tested bridge technology. I think that's important. We don't want to be coming out with a bridge, especially at the beginning. Too new. We gotta prove ourselves. We gotta gain the trust of the market, right? So it's a process. But yeah, I do plan to have a bridge in which you don't have to come out of our user interface, right? In order for you to carry out the operation. If you look at the NFT management, we do all the on-chain management, right? But then, when I need to list it, yeah, I'm listing to OpenSea, so I'm going through I'm going through an API for that. I'm not gonna say I built the API because I'm just listening to OpenSea. That's just an API call to the OpenSea API. If I want to listen to Look Rare, it's just an API call. Realistically speaking, right? So we're here to, we say we are revolutionizing in some things when we truly are, but when we are not, we're just integrating. We're not here to reinvent the wheel either, right? So our revolutionizing piece of technology is the scalability aspect, right? Everything that you do in our wallet, whether it uses some third-party technology or not, it's fully scalable because we manage that for everybody. And that's what I think will be one of our keys to succeed. That and other plans that we have for Mexico, but that announcement is still yet to come.
Man, can't wait. Mexico, you say? All right.
What is he doing on Mexico? Yeah, we're working. Dude, man, we're putting so much work. It's insane. The output right now. I've been working on technology, as you know, Tutone, for what, 14 years now, 15 years, 2009. Well, I started programming my first bot. It was a Twitter bot, by the way. Funny enough. Traffic Buster was the name. 2009. And I released it into the market in 2010. And I took it out of the market by 2012. It was like 2 years in the market. Then Twitter built something called the Twitter Doc in response to us. People don't know this, but there's a long story. Twitter has a long story where the people using Twitter always makes the money, and the Twitter team were never able to monetize it until now that Elon finally is here. So, but yeah, never before. So I've been working on technology, building things that doesn't exist for a living for so long. But it's now in 2023, working on the Degen forest, that I can say the output, the amount of output that I am, that every team member is producing is unheard. You have to see what Carlos is doing. You have to see what Boban is doing. You have to see what the guys of Capital Numbers are doing, what you are doing over there. How much art are you doing, right? Actually, the get ready, guys, because our GM samples are about to change thanks to Tutone. He's building new samples for us right now. The amount of output, how many live streams, how many morning shows, how many stages. Like, I've been showing up as a speaker on Twitter Space after Twitter Space, right? Without dropping the ball on with team standouts, meetings, admin. It's absolutely crazy. But at the same time, I have been loving every single second of it. It's been one of the most enjoyable and rewarding years of my life. And I have made zero money this year. But it's been so fulfilling. You know what I mean, Tony? It has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with that. If anything, I've been just investing all my money on the project, millions of dollars already on this. And it's been one of the most fulfilling journeys of my life, building the wallet, building the SMSCash, the onboarding ramp to the wallet, right? Building those two pieces have been absolutely a blast, and I will do it over and over. No problems, for reals.
Yeah, I think that comes from the understanding and the knowledge that you have from being in this space for so many years. We know that we're 2 years away from another bull peak, right? So we are
1 year away from the halving, guys. The bull market started on January. If you are not yet in the market, the rocket, I saw the truck. The truck is pulling up. And they're filling up with gas. If you didn't notice, last week they brought the captain. Did you see that? Oh, you guys didn't see that. Okay, so how can I explain this? All right. So I've been in the rocket for a while. I jump in the rocket in November, right? The rocket is brought to you by SpaceX. SpaceX has a mission to the moon. I don't know if you saw the news, right? So SpaceX has a mission to the moon. And you and I can go in that mission. Yeah, you didn't know that. Well, now you know. You got to get into the rocket, because right now they're putting fuel into the rocket. And last week, they brought in the captain to do some of the pre-flight checks a couple of weeks prior, right? I don't know if you saw him. He was walking Twitter. He was commanding Twitter. Our good old Dodge, right? Did you see that? Dodge, the Dojo. He is flying this SpaceX rocket to the moon, and he is going to carry us, all of us, every single project along the way, every single project that jumps on the rocket, right, will be carried with it, will be going to the moon too. So if you trust our captain and you think that our good old Shiba Inu, that we all love and adore, Dodge, can take us and land us safely on the moon like he has always done, In 2011, he did it. Nobody trusted him back then. Oh, but in 2017, in 2013, he did it again. And everybody was like, who the fuck is this dog? Right? But guess what? Come 2017 and he blew up minds. Nobody could believe their eyes. How come this funny, much wow, much love dog is taking us and landing on the moon every single time? Come 2020 and guess what? The motherfucker got adopted. Now he has the largest venture capitalist firm in the world. Two separate companies, one of them that are literally building rockets, backing our captain. And you think he's not going to take us once again to the moon? I don't know. I'm not gonna bet against that dog. Can tell you that much. I don't know about you, Tutone, but I have learned the hard way not to bet against our captain.
Yeah, and if you want to just take a peek at that chart in one of your mornings.
No, dude, I don't want to venture into altcoins because they're wow. I like to keep it on Bitcoin. I do chart a lot of stuff. But the things, remember, I'm a founder. I'm not a YouTube influencer, so to speak, right? So I have to be a little bit more careful with what I back, what I don't back, what I mention, what I don't mention, because then people take shots. People get offended. Lawsuits arrive, cease and desist to the mailbox. So we want to avoid that, of course. But but yeah, that's the reality. We have fun. It's all fun and giggles. But the reality is that we have seen it happen over and over again. At some point, if you remember me from 2017, I was against Dogecoin. I was somebody that will tell you don't buy Dogecoin because shit,
Bro, 2017, you were saying that in 2020 still.
Yeah, dude, after the pump. But here's the deal. In 2020, after the pump, you have to advise that. You cannot be telling, pre-pump, you can have fun. Make sure you can lose, right? Pre-pump, that's kind of what you say. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you don't invest more than what you can lose. But after pump, you have to be telling people, dude, don't get in. Come on. All right, too much. So I get it. So I was saying that, but here's the deal. The fundamentals have changed, right? There's a lot going on in the back for those paying attention. And I cannot talk much because I'm a founder, but I'm just having fun. When I mention Dodge, it's because it's a coin we all have learned to adore, whether, no matter you made money or lost money with it, you still, how can you look at that face and not feel fuzzy inside? You know what I mean? So that's just reality, right? That's just reality. Yeah. So we have fun. I think that, I don't know what Elon has planned. I talk about the rocket because it's a nice analogy. They are, in fact, they are about to launch a mission to the moon, like for reals, no? So, the analogy and the synergy is actually quite perfect. And you also see him adore Dodge and all these things. But all I know is this. The bull market has already officially started. If you didn't know that, now you know it. So you are either going to get in the rocket or see that rocket leave without you. Whatever you do, be you, right? I will support you anyways. But, all I know is that I am in the rocket, and I am not allowing this rocket to live without us. Everybody in the Degen forest, no matter what our roadmap is outlined, technology is out there, and we have a very specific go-to-market strategy that we are executing on to perfection. We are one of the only projects that are allowed, keyword here, allowed by Twitter to advertise on Twitter. We have been vetted by the Twitter team. We have an IO that stands for insertion. I cannot speak English today, my man. Insertion order. Oh my God. You say it, Tuton. You say it. White boy.
Insertion order.
There you go. My white boy with the perfect accent. So we have that from them signed because we are a real project, because we are doing the right way, things the right way. So don't wait to hear about us from your favorite influencer. You know why? Because if you wait for that, then it's going to be too late. By the time you hear about us from the influencer's mouth, it's going to be too late. Why? Because we're not paying them. They're going to speak about us because we're good. But that's going to take them a little bit longer because we got to prove ourselves. Nothing comes easy. Nothing good comes easy, right? But here's the deal. By the time you hear that, you will be already positioned. Why? Because on April 11th, you join a Twitter space called the Degen Forest Web3 Weekly, and you learn all about these things. You heard these monkeys talking about taking over the next bull cycle with proven technology capable of scaling into the masses. And you heard that about that first here. And with that, we're going to end it here to Tone. Unless the CryptoPunk, you got any questions, my man?
Appreciate everybody coming. This is great. This is really awesome.
Yeah. So in that case, we're going to leave it here. I'm going to end it with what? I'm going to end it with our Degen song, because we do have a song. In case you didn't know, we even have our own music here at the Forest. And by the way, here's an alpha. Before we leave, version 2.0 of this song. It's the I guess that the remix is how you call it, or the remake, right? It's in the works. So stay tuned, because we're coming soon with much more. Tomorrow we have our GM rates. If you want to win whitelist spots, tomorrow we're giving 3 whitelist spots in the morning. During our Web3 morning motivation show, we are doing our GM rates. We have a very special prepared for tomorrow, so make sure you don't miss that out. And with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys all, and I'll see you all tomorrow around 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. See you, my man, to Tone. Send me those samples. I want to use them tomorrow. Later.
You got it. See ya.
Where the Degens at? From the bull to the bear, the warriors are there. Is that you? Where the Degens at? Had to start at the bottom. From the bull to the bear, both beasts out and bottom. If you want them, don't flaunt them, cause seasons change into autumn. Buy the NFTs, if you can name it, I got them. The market's dried out, but you can't get rid of me. You can find out. We see the fake liquidity, we just vibe out. Twitter space is synergy, bull markets coming back, blast off to infinity. It just matters what I do, it don't matter what they did to me. Racking up these coins, I'ma stack them individually. Building in the bear, I know all the whales are sick of me. Workshop, they talk, but they can't fake the epitome. Are you against us, or are you for us? The pressure in the bear market, yeah, it forged us. I'm talking traits on traits, I'm talking gas war fate. I'm talking rugs and weights, it's gonna be hard to ignore us. Are you a hustler? Are you a grinder? Are you an underdog, a degen, a survivor? Are you a hustler? Are you a grinder? Are you still building in the bear? I wanna find you. Are you a hustler? Are you a grinder? Are you an underdog, a degen, a survivor? Are you a hustler? Are you a grinder? Are you still building in the bear? I wanna find you. Where the Degens at? Had to start at the bottom. From the bull to the bear, both beasts out and bottom. If you want them, don't flaunt them, cause seasons change into autumn. Buy the NFTs, if you can name it, I got them. The market's dried out, but you can't get rid of me. You gon' find out. We see the fake liquidity, we just vibe out. Twitter space is synergy, bull markets coming back, blast off to infinity. I refuse to lose with the chip stack against me. Gonna make it to the top no matter how long it takes me. Know my IRL friends starting to think that I'm crazy. I keep earning and learning, cause all these failures done raised. I've been wrecked, been rugged, but it don't ever faze me, cause I keep coming back stronger, ain't ever lazy. Same Degen a survivor? Are you a hustler? Are you a grinder? Are you still building in the bear? I wanna find you. Where the Degens at, had to start at the bottom. From the bull to the bear, both beasts out and bottom. If you want them, don't flaunt them, cause seasons change into autumn. By the NFTs, if you can name it, I got them. The market's dried out, but you can't get rid of me, you gon' find out. We see the fake liquidity, we just vibe out. Twitter space is synergy, bull market's coming back, blast off to infinity.